Welcome back to Final Fantasy 13 here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time we entered the Fal'cie and got introduced to Vanille and Hope, the two other characters that would literally become this one. And then after a bit we end up going to Blonde Idiot aka Snow. This time it's a long episode. We're going to be going back through not only Snow, but we're also going to track down Lightning and Sazh, and then go back to Vanille and Hope. Our 5 characters. Luckily, we don't have to play all fucking 5. This does have a 3-party system, so it's not the worst in the world. Snow has interesting quirks as well. He has high health, if you already may have noticed. As you may have mentioned, Hope had the ridiculous low levels. That was a 170 health. Hope has the lowest health. Snow has the highest of the lot. And most of these people are, tools. You get two potions here, which are pretty good if you're running low on potions. This is not too bad, so you're basically that. It's just basically there's an automatic bot. There's an automatic enemy fight down here. We haven't got any proper Decepticons to go with it, but we do have a couple of Pantherons here who are guarding. Now my attempt was to sneak up to them, but unfortunately they're always gonna notice, which would have been interesting. Anyway, Snow has the highest health. He has 350. Once we get to a certain level, you're gonna start increasing. The reason why is because Snow is by default a Sentinel. Sentinel basically is just those with high health. Very important. He still has his hand grenades as well as his other roles, but yeah, basically to see this is no problem for Snow. Right here, he just takes both of them with a hand grenade. Very useful. And it's all 5 stars too. And we also get like a Wicked Fang from all that. If you want to be perfect, if you want to be honest, there are better ways of getting items. If you want to grind for certain specific items. If you notice the 5-star system at the end, items are more commonly found when there's lower ratings.
Just hold on, Sarah.
It's kind of bullshit. So pressing the switch here does alter the Fal'cie area, or the hub area. You turn things around and just shifts the building about, all that stuff, and it just makes things a little more easy to traverse and stuff. So that's really about it. Everything is all that power now immediately goes to the Fal'cie symbol here, which then dissipates, or basically it has a platform, and then it just like creates its own powers, just has its own power source. The Fal'cie is here. We have to confront it at some point.
Still won't budge? I think the door is winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it. Make it happen.
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey! What? How'd you open it? Well, after you.
Now we're moving on to the ambulatory. This is a new place. We get the tutorial now for the Decepticons and the Fortisouls. So I mentioned before, the Fortisouls basically give us bravery, faith, and haste, which is basically the instantaneous things at the very start. But since we've only barely started this one, we're now gonna show off the Decepticons. We're now going to show off the Decepticons. Since we're playing those, let's go ahead and show off the tutorial. Decepticons make you instantaneously undetectable, allowing you to basically do preemptive strikes. Sometimes they're not very good, and then we can easily trigger these things, so we can get, like, you know, specific characters, as it were. So we managed to get all 3 of the trinkets. That's really cool. That was kind of a cool thing to trigger and mention before. Sazh could easily use chip damage to take care of the enemies, whilst Lightning does use the sword. This is actually kind of what the stratagem is for Lightning and for Sazh. 5 stars still, and you get a chipped fang. For the Pantheons, the Wicked Fang is the common item. The chipped fang is the rare. And there's ooh, that's a tricky one right there. Oh, that looks like one of those Miradoms. Ooh, those things are nasty. Be cool if we. I mean, yeah, technically it is difficult to get a freaking preemptive strike. So if you're wondering if you just need items to basically do a preemptive strike, not really. You just need to take advantage of the situation and take advantage of an enemy's blind spot, and then approach and go straight to the enemy in question. The Pantheons are easy as hell. And they give you chip, and they also can give you chip fangs, wicked fangs. Yeah, the drop system is confusing, but you need to wait till what? And now we can sneak up on these zwergs, these dataloids. Yeah, these things are ridiculously easy. So for instance, one blitz can kill the lot, because they have ridiculously low health. It's just like that. But some enemies from now on do drop Decepticons, and some enemies drop Fortisouls. Not all, but some. And in certain cases, it's just that, really. Fortisouls, Decepticons, either way, it's still, like, you know, go straight to that one. A couple of techniques. Once you got this, technically, if you get the right blitz, you can kill enemies in an instantaneous motion. For instance, if we got rid of 3 of them, which was really impressive, I'm hoping that we get to show this off. No, but we can get Decepticons off these things later. In fact, right where Vanille and Hope are, we can grind out for Decepticons, or at least decent amount now. We can do this and essentially sneak up on the Miradom. And to be honest, we can do one too, really. We can easily stagger it, which will give us lots of damage. Unfortunately, we also missed. That was embarrassing. But Lightning's health has declined, so that's not good. And there's a little bit of the thing I may have. I'm not sure if I want to tell you. One of the criticisms this game got was that if the character you're controlling gets a game over, that's it. As in, literally, it's a game over, and I was really close to getting a game over there. 5 stars, but hopefully we'll get some. No, I'm a bit annoyed about that one. Indeed, I am slightly, pissed. The only benefit for this one is that you do your health does replenish after every battle, so there's technically that out of the way, not just because you can. We'll go straight to this one as well. And we just kill these guys. Hopefully, when I mentioned that we can get 4 Decepticons off certain bad guys, Fortisouls off certain bad guys, I really hope we do, because otherwise I'm gonna look real stupid. I know you can't get them. Here we go. There, right there, the 4th slot, Fortisoul. You can get Fortisoul. You can get some enemies do pick up Fortisouls. Some enemies do Decepticons. The Swergs drop the Decepticons more. Then the enemies like Pantheons on a very, very rare occasion. I'm not sure what that part says, but I think it's something like opens door discretion disconcern or something like that. Anyway, we're going to be approaching another cutscene, but we do have a new weapon for lightning, the Gladius. This is an increase to her strength, and is probably going to be our best weapon yet. Indeed, there's like going to be a couple of more bad guys, including that, which is not good. A Meridom and a Pantheron, but Lightning's new weapon does technically give her the edge. Luckily, she's just going after luckily, the Meridom is actually going after Sazh, so it's not too bad. But we may need to heal. As mentioned before, all we just have to do is make sure the Meridom actually is more staggered, but don't think that's going to happen. So, we need to start throwing potions. Potions are good, but they're going to get to the point where potions are going to get, like, you know, weakened. And that's when another certain item kicks in, which we're probably going to be looking forward to later. Anyway, the bad news is we're going to have to use another potion, because this thing hits hard. And to be honest, I'd rather not do that, because it's, as I mentioned before, if lightning falls, it's a game over. Seriously, this is probably one of the reasons why many people don't like this game in particular. Lightning falls, or main character you're playing, she dies. That's about it. Any of the side characters? No problem. Polymer fusion. That is a rare item. That is a rare item from the Miradan. I'll take a look for yourself, but if we take a look at the island, and no, that's the betas. That's the Swergs. For liars, that's a digital circuit, which is a common, but that polymerization that's illusion, that is its rare item. So now we have pretty much all the items there. We're doing pretty well for getting commons and rare items off these creatures. Just wanted to make sure we're fine. Airborne, got that. The elite, we pretty much got everything, really. Indeed. So, we're heading to a cutscene.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be Fal'cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-Fal'cie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
Geez, Sazh, you really certainly know how to put the uncomfortableness in things. Back to Snow. So, this is probably going to be a short one, because it's just basically a sequence, just an easy passage out. So we now have access to day 11. So we basically can get some context at last to what happened in those 13 days. That's the crucial thing. Anyway, head back here. There's an item you can pick up here, like so. And people say it was frickin'. Anyway, that's a couple of potions. The 2 potions that we used earlier is now replaced here. So that's just the case. Just wanted to say we're pretty much nearly done because we've moved around the platforms here. So there's no enemies to fight in this specific chamber. At least that's not what I know of. Pretty sure there's no fights here. Head back. Now let's just head up, and then we just head down all the way to that marker there. And we could. Oh no, wait. We got a few. We got like at least a good. So now we're not going to use any of that one, but I'm pretty sure we can take care of this. I mean, 3 enemies with a one that's basically a sponge. So hand grenade time. We're going to start using automatics. And when we go automatics, well, go. And now we just basically 2-punch this thing, because this thing is weak.
Just too
like
easy.
So. Pretty sure we can now finally get Decepticons off this thing. Can we? No, just another second hide. But I know this thing has Decepticons. Or Decepticons, if you're that into that context. There's nothing there. We can't get to that platform yet. There's nothing there, so go back and press the beacon here. Beacon powers up the place again, and the Fal'cie drops the elevator to this point here.
All right.
And then we can basically, and that's our way forward from that point on. As we work, keep going forward, and then jump on the platform.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way. Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
We could just run away.
It's gotta be tough on poor Hope, after all. Literally, there's literally nothing much else. But, at least there's a few things that we can get. So now, we're back here again, and we go back to the safe. There's extra points, but we can now sneak up on these Swergs. If you catch up on the Swergs, for instance, you'll be able to get a preemptive strike. Hopefully now we can now say exactly what I was gonna do, and that is the enemies can now go ahead and respawn in this area, allowing you to get certain items. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to. I swear, I'm pretty sure we can pick up a Decepticons for these things. And if it is, yeah, I can do that. So yeah, we got like Panthers to face. These are one-time enemies. These Pantherons, they do not come back at all. Even when you reload the game, they just don't. So we literally we went through 5 different characters in one episode. Not bad. You know these characters are gonna meet at some point, and when they do, things just keep going. Really. I mean, technically, we really didn't have much to go for in Chapter 1, apart from the area they're in. Basically, effectively fucked because they were facing soldiers. The citizens were getting massacred because they were because Psychon figured, let's kill them. Let's pretend they're on a purge and kill them, tracking them down. What a nice and interesting idea. It's not like it's gonna harm you and hit you in the ass or anything. Anyway, up here you'll find yourself some more Swergs.
No daydreaming now.
This is a lot of them. Technically, here's the one thing you may have noticed. If you thought there was experience in this game, there isn't. There really isn't. There's no level ups in this game. As I mentioned before, the assistant leveling up is a reminder of old school of. Feel like Final Fantasy X. That's what I felt. When I played. Yeah, so we got Forza Soul on that vial, so that's really about it. We pretty much have got this episode down, but here's the one thing I'm gonna learn for this one. I'll try and keep going, as it were. I am gonna go ahead and grind in this spot. You can grind in this area, and I'm probably gonna do that. But I'm probably gonna take advantage of, say, the system. If you want, you can grind here, but I'm gonna go do ahead and that.